During World War II, 1939 to 1945, the United States Army developed paratrooper units that would become legendary for their daring operations behind enemy lines. These elite airborne soldiers combined courage, mobility, and surprise tactics, significantly impacting battles in both the European and Pacific theaters. Origins of U.S. Airborne Forces. Concept. Inspired by German Fallschirmjäger, paratroopers, the U.S. Army recognized the need for soldiers who could deploy rapidly via aircraft to strategic locations. Formation. The first American airborne units were established in 1940 to 1941, including 501st Parachute Infantry Regiment PIR, 502nd PIR, 509th and 508th PIRs. Training. Paratroopers underwent rigorous physical training, parachute jumps, weapons handling, and tactical exercises to prepare for the challenges of combat behind enemy lines. Training and equipment. Jump training, conducted at Camp Toccoa, Georgia, and other airborne training centers. Soldiers practiced static line jumps from planes and mastered landing techniques under combat conditions. Weapons, standard gear included M1 Garand rifles, Thompson submachine guns, bazookas and grenades for anti-tank and anti-personnel purposes. Special equipment, lightweight parachutes, jump smocks, and reserve chutes allowed soldiers to carry additional supplies for extended missions. Key operations. European theater. Operation Husky, Sicily, 1943. First major combat jump by U.S. paratroopers, securing strategic positions to aid the Allied invasion. D-Day, Normandy, June 6, 1944. 82nd and 101st Airborne Divisions parachuted behind German lines, securing bridges, roads, and towns to disrupt enemy defenses. Operation Market Garden, Netherlands, 1944. Paratroopers attempted to capture key bridges, although the operation faced heavy resistance and high casualties. Battle of the Bulge, December 1944. Airborne units played a critical role in holding vital positions against the German offensive in the Ardennes. Pacific Theater. Paratroopers were occasionally deployed in island-hopping campaigns, conducting assaults on strategic airfields and enemy positions, though the terrain and weather often made operations challenging. Challenges faced. High risk. Paratroopers often landed in enemy territory, isolated and under fire. Equipment loss. Jumping from planes could scatter equipment, forcing soldiers to fight without full supplies. Casualties. Airborne operations were dangerous, with many soldiers injured or killed during landings or subsequent combat. Legacy. Elite status. U.S. paratroopers became known as the spearhead of assaults, often the first soldiers to engage the enemy in critical operations. Tactical innovation. Their use demonstrated the value of airborne forces in modern warfare, influencing military strategy for decades. Cultural impact. Units like the 101st Airborne, Screaming Eagles, and the 82nd Airborne, All-American Division, became iconic symbols of American military bravery. Modern airborne doctrine. Today's airborne and special operations forces trace many tactics and training principles back to World War II paratroopers. U.S. paratroopers of World War II combined courage, precision, and adaptability, often performing missions that were critical to the success of Allied operations. From Normandy to the Netherlands, these airborne troops demonstrated how rapid deployment behind enemy lines could change the course of battle, earning a permanent place in military history and inspiring generations of soldiers.